It wasn't cheating, it wasn't abuse, it didn't have anything to do with that. We were both at a point where if we didn't kisses, kisses, what? Kisses, kisses, what? Welcome to kisses, kisses, what? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kisses World, y'all. It's my world and you're a part of it. Okay. So if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button from now. Before we get into the video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. First of all, some of the questions are it's tea. So welcome back to the channel, y'all. This video is going to be like you know, short and sweet, pretty much like an update, very transparent. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some questions, so misskisses_. If you're not following me, follow me on Instagram. I do post a lot, you know, I'm always active, you know, always a vibe. So definitely follow me on my Instagram. So yeah, I asked you guys to send me some questions, so I got a few questions that I'm going to answer in this video. But I wanted to kind of just do a little transparent video just to kind of explain, you know, some things. So as you guys know, our channel was a couples channel. Like it was called obviously Kisses and Shay. You guys are subscribers, you guys know the channel was called Kisses and Shay. I've always wanted to do YouTube. However, like I didn't start it. I was always like, oh my god, when. And then when she and I got together, I was like, let's start YouTube. And she was like, sure, yeah, let's do it. So obviously we created a couples channel. When she and I decided to, like, you know, take a step back in our relationship, obviously we had the discussion of, you know, like, you've always wanted to do YouTube, you know, basically you should just continue kind of doing YouTube as, you know, on your own. You know, create your content, do whatever you have to do, because obviously we're not together right now and we wouldn't be able to push out couples videos and couples content. But then I'm still a creator, I still want to create videos, I still want to, you know, explore the world with you guys or show you guys different things, cook and, you know, vlog and do those things. So that was a decision that we did come together to say, like, you know what, like, do the channel, you know, change it around. We did work hard towards our subscribers, we worked hard towards our watch hours, we worked hard to obviously, you know, give you guys content, create content, and, you know, obviously to be monetized. So it ain't an easy road. So the fact that we got there, it was an easy decision, obviously. So we didn't post a video on the channel regarding the breakup. We posted something on our Kisses and Shay Instagram, obviously just explaining that, like, you know, we took a step back from the relationship. It wasn't cheating, it wasn't abuse, it didn't have anything to do with that. We were both at a point where if we didn't kind of take a step back, maybe things would go downhill and head into the wrong direction. So Shay and I never had any other issue besides one issue. So, like, we didn't have, like, we've been together for 3.5 years. I never searched her phone, you know, I never, like, we both have each other's passwords. We never went each other's phone, found anything sneaky, or, you know, oh my god, who's that, or who's that. Like, we never had any type of relationship like that. Definitely didn't have any abuse issues, because if somebody puts their hands on me, like, you're gone. We don't believe in putting our hands on each other. We very much, like, mesh well together. We're always on the same page, we think the same, we have the same beliefs, you know, like, things were good. But at one point things happened to both of us in our personal lives individually, where I think our emotions got the best of us, our trauma, certain pain that, you know, kind of should have been combated prior. Obviously, we are who we are as adults based on our childhood and the childhood traumas that we all face, some more than others. And I feel like communication is the outcome of that. Like if you're not able to handle things the right way, you know, maybe you're not able to communicate it well. Maybe you're misunderstanding the other person. Maybe you're thinking their intentions are wrong. Like we were going through that, both of us, like where we just found ourselves arguing about like simple things. We found ourselves like arguing over like small things. Like it could be the littlest thing. Like I said, we didn't have any big arguments about big life issues, life matters, nothing like that. It was just like simple things and simple things here and there, which is obviously like basically our frustration level, you know, was rising. Maybe we weren't able to tackle our individual issues that we were having, not with each other, but like outside parties and things like that. Even recently, before the breakup, I was really betrayed by a family member, and it took a toll on me. And like obviously things happened in Shay's life where it took a toll on her, and we kind of just was at a point where we're just really frustrated, really stressed out. Like everything was annoying us. We were arguing about every little thing. So we came to a decision to like, okay, let's step back. Let's, you know, kind of, you know, cut this shit out. We have to kind of stop, you know, spend some time apart, break up, whatever, until we can kind of just individually cleanse our mind, individually, you know, be on our continuous healing journey. I've been going to therapy for years, you know, like over a decade, and Shay started therapy last year. So we're both obviously just continuing to learn and grow. I think everybody in their adult life at least should, you know, learn, grow, improve based on experience, based on, you know, things in your life. And we were like, okay, we can be on an individual journey, basically start from scratch, you know, break up, end things, be our own individuals, stay apart for a while, and then like maybe we can come back together and you know, learn new tactics and new ways to communicate better. We obviously love each other. We obviously had planned to spend the rest of our life together. So what can we do to be better, our better individual self, so that we can be better together or be better with each other? So that's basically this decision we came to, and ultimately is what made us like make the post. It was devastating. Like we did not want to disappoint you guys. We did not want you to let you guys down. It was a decision that we both hated to do, because we do know that a lot of you guys obviously enjoy the channel with us together. Obviously it was a couples channel, but you know, we have to be adults, we have to be mature, and we have to put like ourselves first. And us arguing and, you know, being toxic wasn't the right way. So it's better to kind of pause, take a step back, halt, and pretty much like start from scratch. So like dating again, take me out, you know, we go on few dates, you know, we talk on the phone, we're in a good space. So yeah, like I really think that that's basically where we're at right now with everything. We're just in a good space. We're not 100% together. We're not you know, in a relationship, but we are in a space where individuality is important. I'm doing my vlogs. I'm also looking into like some partnerships and things like that. Shay's doing her photography, you know, looking into some partnerships. We're both working, you know, both just doing our own thing, but then still kind of, you know, coming together and dealing with the relationship basically from the outside, I guess. So we definitely didn't want to do a video like right when we posted the Instagram post like a few months ago. That was about October, because, you know, like we were still deciding what we were doing and what we were doing at the channel and things like that. So we didn't want to come out and be like, okay, well, bye guys, we broke up, later. So yeah, things have been hard. When we first went our separate ways, like we were both in an emotional wreck. Like I was not doing good, but I have learned to put a smile on my face and manifest whatever I want. So I would still get up and, you know, show up. I am a mother, and one thing a mother cannot do is fall short. One thing a mother cannot do is not show up. And no matter what I'm going through, I have to get up each day, go to work, you know, provide for my child. So it was really hard, to be honest. Like, it was a really hard time for me. I was really emotional, but in this time I actually found myself better. I found clarity, I found peace. I found that like this inner voice, and this, it's like I read this ebook where it teaches you that, like, you know, your mind is really the most powerful tool, obviously, and we can basically manifest and create our own world. So basically, for example, if it's raining outside, I can go outside and be like, oh my god, it's raining, what the hell, it's so muddy, yuck, it's cloudy, it's cold, yuck, oh my god, I'm getting wet, like what the hell. Or I could go outside and be like, wow, it's raining, good job. You know, great, we needed some rain up in here, you know. We want the trees to grow, we want the trees to bloom. What a nice day, let me put on my rain boots, let me splash around. You know, like, we can definitely create our own, you know, our own world, our own reality. And I think that's what I've been doing, where I'm just like, no matter how much I've been through and currently going through, no matter what obstacles I face, no matter how, you know, someone treats me, no matter how, you know, friends have been fake, you know, friends have betrayed me, family members have betrayed me, you know, things have hurt. I've been a single mom. My daughter is 18 years old this year. You know, I've been battling a lot. I've been battling against a lot. I've been battling against a lot. I've been battling against a lot. And the fact that I can show up, I can still show up. I do not look like my trauma. I do not look like my pain. I do not look like my hurt. That is a lot in itself. And I am doing an amazing job. I'm very proud of myself. I am beautiful inside and out. And it's always going to show. It's always going to show, no matter what is thrown at me. I'm always blessed to show up and be on top of no matter what it is. And I feel like that's why a lot of times people don't really reach out. You know, people think you're so strong, or people think you're not going through anything because there's a smile on your face and you never stopped. So like I said, I've learned a lot, and life is a learning experience. You learn each day. You don't know everything, and as new experiences come about, you're like, oh crap, never say never, because I thought this wouldn't happen, or I thought this wouldn't happen, but here I am going through it, or here I am experiencing it. So right, so like I said, the breakup kind of put things into perspective. It really made me and Shay appreciate each other more, because we just see that, you know, like, obviously both of us have such good intentions for each other. We had an amazing relationship, but just the little things that can be fixed, like, well, that's the smallest thing. Like, why was it such a big deal, right? So sometimes you kind of have to like step back to see the bigger picture, and that's what we're doing right now. So send us some love, y'all. You can reach out to Shay. Those of you who are on my Instagram are pretty active on like TikTok and Instagram, so make sure you follow both, where you can keep up to date with me in between my videos. I do plan to do a lot of travel vlog. I I'm bringing back Cooking with Kisses. I am just like I will be doing like some fashion like get ready with me's and things like that. Obviously that's something to look forward to. For 2024, I just want to produce some different kind of content. I do want to grow. I do want to, you know, work with some brands that I love and just give you guys some different, you know, I want to give you guys me, but like all sides of me, because there's so much, you know. So yeah, I pretty much just wanted to say, like, if you are new to the channel, this was a couple's channel, rebranded into my channel, Kisses World. But yeah, if you're new here, that's the T on that. So hit the subscribe button, because Kisses is still the vibe. Obviously, if she and I get back together completely, she would still obviously come in some of the vlogs, you know, be in the content. It wouldn't be a couple's channel, but she would still be around, you know. So don't think that it's the last time you guys will see her. Obviously, it's just something where we kind of took our hobbies and go in separate directions, and we're both enjoying you know, eat both sides. So yeah, that's the tea on that. So I do hope, I don't know if you guys had any questions or anything like that. This is the first time I'm speaking on, you know, the breakup or whatever. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, comment down below. We're also thinking of still doing brown table, like once, you know, like in the future, like once everything's back to normal. So comment down below, let us know if that's something that you guys would still enjoy from us. At least it'll be us again. So yeah, so I did ask you guys to send me some questions, and you guys sent a couple, so I'm going to answer those as well. I just wanted to get the tea out, you know, I wanted to get the tea out first. So the first question is, why are you gay? Like, first of all, the same reason you're gay, sis. Like, but the thing about like the why are you gay, it's like, is that even a question? I love women. I try not to put a label on things, just because like no one knows the future, no one knows where your life is headed. You know, in the past, years ago, over a decade ago, over a decade ago, you know, I dated men, talked to men or whatever. I've been with women for like 13 years. So like, you don't know where your life goes, right? You don't know what direction your life is headed. You don't know anything about life. So I try not to like label anything anymore. That's one of the things I learned. It's like, we don't know our future. We plan and God wipes. So I really think that she and I didn't even know that we would not be together right now, or we would be working on things, or, you know, we would not be doing content anymore. Like, we don't know anything, right? So I just feel like I love women. I want to be with a woman. I want to marry a woman. You know, I want to spend life with a woman. So yeah, that's why. Second question is, would you date me? The person that sent this question, would I date you? No. You're more like family to me. Like, yeah, I think you're more like family. So no, I wouldn't date you. Good question though. Better get it out there. Next question is, why you broke up with she? Basically that question was just answered in the first part of this video. So, you know, no need to go back over that. It was explained in detail. Next question, what are your icks and ticks? I have a few icks and ticks. Off the bat though, I can think of bad breath. That's an ick for me. Like, if we're talking, we're dating or anything, and your breath is stunk, like, I really can't pass it. I feel like, not to be judgmental, but I feel like I enjoy kissing a lot. You know, I'm, you know, like, very affectionate, so I feel like we're gonna be kissing, we're gonna be all up in each other's face, and like, if your breath is stink, like, that's just a no for me, sis. So yeah, bad breath is really one of my icks. I don't like, I'm very OCD, I'm a clean freak, I don't like mess. If you're extremely messy, like, you know, that's one of my icks. Like, yuck, why are you dirty? You know, why your sink filled with dishes? Why is it like I'm very like icky like that? Like, but yeah, I have quite a few like dirty shoes. You know, like why is your Air Forces, why is your white Air Forces black? Why is your white Air Forces muddy? What's up with that? Clean your shit up. Like just be clean, and I mean clean from the inside and outside. Like have great hygiene around me, because it is one of my icks, and I look at everything. So yeah, that's my ick. That's my ick. For real, for real. Another question, what are you looking forward to in life? That's a really good question. I am honestly looking forward to just having a life where my daughter is good. Honestly, that's all I care about. Having a life where I can completely provide for her, 100% be there for her emotionally, mentally, physically. Have a life where she doesn't have to heal from childhood trauma or anything. I just want my daughter to be good, and for her to be good, I have to be good because I got her. So I try to look forward to just being better, you know, working harder, you know, making money, saving, making future plans, so that, like I said, I could just be able to give her whatever, even if she's an adult, give her whatever she needs. I do want to live life in terms of just be free and be happy. So I know you guys see me traveling a lot. I honestly just want to be free. I have been a caregiver for a long time. Like even when I was young, even when I was 5, 6, 7 years old, I had to take care of my other siblings in Jamaica, my other siblings in Canada. I used to, like, you know, make them breakfast, you know, walk them to school. When school finished, I would pick them up from school, and then I had my daughter at 18 years old. So I've honestly been a caregiver, and I've always like extended myself to others. And right now I'm in an era where it's all about me. I'm going to be selfish, and not in the bad way, like selfish where I put me first for once. And, you know, I explore me, and I enjoy what I want to enjoy, and I live life for me, explore life, and just be free. And I feel like that's what I'm looking forward to right now and beyond, and just kind of conquering some of the goals that I have set out for myself. So I honestly look forward to peace in life, happiness, and good health, so that I could do everything that I want to do with those things. So I have learned to not have a lot of expectations anymore. I just kind of take each day as is and then continue on. So yeah, next question, what country are you going to next? That's a good question. I am traveling again soon. I'm not going to tell you the country I'm going to next. It's not in order, but I do have a trip coming up, and it's in Vietnam. So that will be a good vlog for y'all. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your post notifications, so that whenever I post a video, when I post a travel vlog or whatever, that you're notified, you know, of all these shenanigans. So yeah, Vietnam is up on the list. I'm not gonna tell y'all when. You guys just make sure you're subscribed. Okay. This question says, did you make a New Year's resolution? I haven't made a New Year's resolution in a few years. I feel like it's just the next day from the year before. Like, to start a new year, it's not a big of a deal for me. I just know that I have 365 days to kind of accomplish some goals and things that I have set out. So what I've been doing for the past few years is setting goals for myself for the year. And I kind of set goals like, okay, I want to achieve this by, you know, March or April. I want to do this by, you know, August. You know, I have this goal. Did I achieve it? Yes, check. Did I achieve it? No. Am I going to? Yes. So I kind of just set up goals for myself. Right now, the goals that I'm working on for this year, like I said, I do want some brand deals and brand partnerships. So I'm definitely working hard on that, so that I could like build my audience, curate my audience, you know, and just kind of obviously work with different brands, so I could bring you guys, you know, some, you know, sponsorships and some things like that for your girl. Okay, so I'm definitely working hard on that. So that's it. That is one of my goals for the year. So it's not really a resolution. I just feel like I create things that I want to get accomplished, and then I accomplish it. easier than setting up like a resolution, like it has to be done, you know, right this year. So yeah, so yes and no. Any relationship advice? That's a good question. Any relationship advice I can give is work together to combat the issue, and don't, so basically it's you and your partner against the issue that you're having. A lot of times we are at each other and the issue's in the middle, and then we're like, you know, bouncing off each other, hurting each other, or yelling at each other, or blaming each other, or whatever the case is, and not tackling the issue at hand. So my advice would be work together to combat the issue, and you guys work as a team and kill that issue, not go against each other and then the issue is still floating around, you know, time after time after time. Also, communicate. I'm not talking yelling and screaming. I'm talking like, let your voice be heard. Let the person know how sincere you are. Ask questions of the other person, because sometimes a lot of things are misunderstandings. A lot of times someone's perception, you know, is the reason for an argument. They misunderstood something, confusion, you know, clarity. So I do feel like communicate in a healthy way. If you love someone, you're going to explain to them, you're going to reassure them, you're going to be clear, you're going to have some clarity, you know, and you're going to kind of show their intentions. So like I said, communicate, and just like trust, you know, trust yourself, trust your partner, and just be on the same page, be on the same team, y'all. Okay, so I know people like to use the word compromise or whatever. Compromise in a healthy way, set boundaries, and definitely have individualism in a relationship. If you like to skateboard and your partner likes basketball, on a Saturday you go skateboarding, they go, you know, play some basketball. Like, I find that lesbian relationships definitely have a lot of, you know, like, we have to be together all the time, 24/7. I don't know if it's because we're two women and we're just comfortable with each other, but like lesbian relationships, we're literally tied at the hips, and we don't have breathing space, we don't have that time apart, we don't have that individual self. So I do find that, like, now Shay and I are doing that, where we're just doing things we enjoy, we're doing things separately, and yeah, it works, right? So yeah, I do think that lesbians have comment down below, y'all. Lesbians are kind of attached at the hip in a way, and we just want that, we just need that individualism and that, like, individual time, some time alone. Spend some time alone, you know, read a book, watch your favorite show. I enjoy going to the gym, so my alone time is definitely when I'm 2.5 hours at the gym, working out, just me and my music, just spending time to myself. I've found that the breakup has obviously, you know, made alone time important, and that's something Shay and I have discussed, where, you know, we're definitely gonna have that, like, alone time aspect, that individual time, once everything gets better. So that's my advice for relationships, y'all. Comment down below if you have some relationship advice as well. You know, spread some gems, drop some gems in the comment section. Okay. Another question, how has life been lately? Life has been good. Like, life has been peaceful. I honestly kind of more on the solo vibes these days. I am pretty much, it's like me, my daughter, my dog, close friends, like 1 or 2 close friends, and that's about it. Like my aunts that I talk to, my cousin, I'm really kind of like just to myself. I really, like, I literally put my phone on do not disturb, have a few favorites on it. I do not have unwanted conversations. I do not have people in my life that I feel like, you know, my gut feelings always being triggered, or, you know, I feel like they don't like me as much or love me as much, because that has happened to me, and I had to cut everybody off, where there was jealousy around me, you know, there were insecurity around me, there was just some fake shit around me, and I had to, like, clip it, and I do not want to accept any of that anymore in my life. So I am very peaceful. At times it may get lonely because like I said, it's kind of just most of the time just me. But like I do rather like alone time than like chaos or drama or anything that's like energy draining. So life has been good. I pretty much travel, work, go to the gym, mother, mother my dog and daughter, and just living, just having a clean spirit, having a good energy, just being myself. And like life has been like literally opening doors for me and just being good to me. So life has been good despite anything that's happening in my relationship or personal life. Life has still been good. And I've said this in the last vlog that I've learned to just be grateful, right? Like there's times in my past where I prayed for days like this. I prayed for, you know, my daughter to be pretty much an adult, you know, being more self-sufficient. I prayed for life to be easier. I prayed for my finances, you know, to be better. I prayed for me to travel the world. I prayed, you know, to not live paycheck to paycheck. Like, you know, I've prayed a lot for where I'm at right now. And I just feel grateful. I'm happy. I'm content. My daughter is content. She's happy. And life is good. Life is good. So I'm just grateful for what I have. And that's it. So life has been great. This question says, do you believe in marriage? I do believe in marriage. I do believe, like, you know, like if you love somebody and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, sorry, that you guys, you know, can show it by tying the knot, creating this, you know, bond with each other. However, my mind has changed with marriage in terms of I don't have to get married. Like when I was younger, I was like, I'm getting married. Like ain't nobody stopping me from getting married. Okay. And I've realized that like marriage fails too. You know, just because you're married, it doesn't mean anything. Like you could be married and still be a single mom, you know. You can be married and still get an STD. You know, you could still be married and get cheated on. You could still be married and have fights. You could still be married and have financial, you know, issues and things like that. Like marriage is not a save-all, right? So if I go through life and I love somebody and we share life together and we don't write on a piece of paper and sign it, I'm okay with that. You know, I just feel like if I find my life partner and we do life together, travel the world, you know, make money together, like I'm content. I don't have to be married at all, right? So I do think my outlook on marriage changed where I do not have to be married. If I do, good. If I don't, great. Like it is what it is. And like I said, I've always said that like when I get married, I don't want to be divorced. So like that is a lot of pressure on, you know, on a marriage. If like I'm going into it saying like I'm marrying you, this is it, that's it, we're not getting a divorce, too bad. That's a lot of pressure. So I definitely just go with the flow in life. I've learned in life not to have a lot of expectations because expectations leads to disappointment, and you're only hurt when you're disappointed. Like if you don't have much expectations, you can't really, you know, be hurt like that. So marriage, I believe in it. Like people who get married, great. If I get married, great. If I don't, great. Life is life. So yeah. And I think there's one more question. Yeah, there's one more question. What's one embarrassing moment you can think of? One embarrassing moment I can definitely think of, because I was talking about it to my aunt recently. I was working out at the gym and I pretty much like put on this, just like this, I just threw on this wig. Like it wasn't glued down or anything. I don't even know if it was a head, like it had a elastic band. I threw on my hat, went to the gym working out. So it was like core day. So I'm there, you know, doing some sit-ups and things like that. And then I went down, and when I came back up, the wig was down there on the mat. Like it happened so quickly, y'all. Like the wig was down on the mat while my ass was crunching with some jail braids and a stocking cap on my head. Like, so I quickly dropped back down and like put on the wig. Put on the wig and the hat. And that was very embarrassing for me. However, I don't think anyone saw, but if they did, like they really played it off. Good thing is, the only thing that saved my embarrassment, because my shame treat all bad. The only thing that saved my embarrassment was I was upstairs in the women's section. So usually like I do core And anything I have to go on the mat upstairs, because like honestly men are creeps, and when you're like skinning out and doing all these different positions, they're like so sometimes I go upstairs when I'm doing like things like that. So I was upstairs in the women's section and there was only like 4 of us there. So that's what saved me too, because I honestly think that like I don't think they saw. But that was very embarrassing. Like I did well shame. So now I make sure I wear like a good ass wig, and I make sure my hat is tight. So no matter what I'm doing, like your girl's good. Okay. So yeah, that was a very embarrassing moment for me. But y'all, I get embarrassed easily, y'all. Like everything embarrasses me. So I wouldn't even be surprised if, you know, either way, like there's like 1,000 things that embarrass me. I could tell you guys a lot. But yeah, so that's the end of the video, y'all. I answered all your questions. Thanks for submitting the questions. I only posted it once, so that was a good amount of questions for just that one time. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you guys understood more of the situation, where I'm coming from, what I plan to do. I hope it was transparent enough. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, leave it down below and I will reply to you. If you are new to the channel, or if you just haven't subscribed, if I haven't made you want to subscribe, hopefully this video made you want to subscribe. I'm very like, I'm an easygoing person. I'm very fun, very jovial. I like to just make some jokes, laugh, look pretty, dress up, you know, be cute or whatever. I don't, you know, it's not too much. Very, you know, just a very good spirit, clean spirit person. And I hope that I can transfer that through the camera for you guys, that I just have a good heart. I just like, you know, to have fun and just, you know, entertain you guys and create good content for you guys. And I hope you guys are joining me on this journey no matter what. Okay, so if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please hit the subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up on this video, and definitely leave a comment down below. If you're a silent watcher, leave a comment on this video. If you're a silent watcher, I would love to hear from you guys. And yeah, shout out Shay. She obviously, we spoke about doing this video, so yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video on Kisses World. Make sure you keep up with all my socials. Instagram Miss Kisses _, TikTok Miss Kisses #8, and obviously YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Until your next video on Kisses World. My next video is going to be a travel vlog, so make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you can get the videos early. You could watch early. You can see what I'm up to. Okay. Until next time. Bye, Kisses World. Kisses World. Kisses.